For about 5 years now, I have been fighting for representation in the Murugappa Holding Company board. My father passed away in 2017. Until his passing, he held a board seat. And after his passing, we asked the family to either settle us from the business or to give us a board seat. And there was a lot of back and forth where they said they would settle us only to renege. And then when I applied for a board seat, the board seat was rejected. Now what I'd like to highlight here is that at the time when I applied for a board seat, I had a PhD in nuclear engineering, 23 years experience in the semiconductor technology field, which encompassed R&D to manufacturing to capex management, etc. Whereas many of my male cousins who sit on the board at the time they were inducted to the board were in their 20s, were inducted a couple of months after their father's passing, and had very minimal industry experience. So why, the central question here is, why is it that sons can step into the shoes of their father, whereas daughters cannot step into the shoes of their father? It should be capability and credentials that are the cornerstone of board representation and not gender. So this is what my fight is about. It is a fight for gender justice. The approach to the tribunals was the last step. For over 3 years, we were in conversation with the family to settle us out of the business as per my father's wishes, which they kept dragging on. And finally they said, no, do what you want with the Ambadi shares. And that is when I felt that our family branch was being unfairly sidelined from the business. I mean, after all, we had the shareholding like all the other families. Although a major part of our wealth is tied up in the business, we had no visibility to how the business was being run. And then when the board seat was rejected, it was at that point that we had exhausted all options and we approached the tribunal.
Any reason given by the board on the rejection?
None whatsoever, except that it was the majority shareholder decision. And it is to be noted that majority of the shareholders are family members, over 95%. So right now the Ambadi board is comprised of male representatives from every branch of the Murugappa family. The only branch that is excluded is my father's family branch, which is comprised of only females. So I believe that the only distinguishing factor between our family branch and the other family branches is that we are female. Yes, I know it's going to be a marathon. It could probably go all the way to Supreme Court, but this is a fight for 500 million Indian women. And I'm going to go all the way. I am 200% committed to it, and may gender justice prevail.